I'm fairly certain that chemotherapy is not required to cure lymphomas. Lymphomas, as other tumor types, are dependent on a mixture of various biological factors. On the one hand, they're dependent on the so-called lineage factors, proteins that are present in their cell of origin, without which they can't survive. Lymphomas inherit the phenotype and structure of germinal center B cells and are dependent on the same proteins that germinal center B cells are, and this is completely independent of whether these are mutated. There are then a number of somatic mutations that occur in lymphomas in a recurrent fashion, and many of these are targetable or represent targetable pathways. And it turns out that so far, using human primary lymphoma specimens or various lymphoma models, it is doable to actually eradicate or completely kill off all lymphoma cells using rational combinations of agents that target pathways that are aberrantly active because of mutations, together with pathways that represent lineage elements that are inherited from the cell of origin. And then back to the topic of epigenetics, the epigenetic settings of lymphomas are required for them to exhibit the behavior that they do. And so if you can erase those instructions, which is becoming increasingly possible, one example that's very exciting is the recent publication by several different companies of specific inhibitors against the histone methyltransferase EZH2, which is a critical factor for the GCB type DLBCLs. And reversing the activity of EZH2 can kill lymphoma cells, both those that have activating mutations in EZH2 as well as those that are just derived from germinal center B cells. So the combination of targeting pathways that are affected through somatic mutations, targeting lineage factors that play an important role in enabling the formation of lymphomas, and being able to target the epigenetic instructions that upon which lymphomas rest their phenotypes offers the possibility of perhaps eventually getting beyond the need for chemotherapy.